Hey everybody! This morning it is time for the technical aspect of the gate, the hinges, the locking mechanisms, the handle, how all of that comes together. So I'm super excited for today, and there's great energy in the shop this morning, and we are rocking it out. So today's going to be a good day. I am cutting a new piece of a grassy sweep. I've hand drawn it in order to fit what I'm going for, which we'll talk about as we get there. But I don't know if it's going to work or not yet, so I've got to just test it out, see how that's going to go. And this is the stuff. This is the stuff that a lot of my daydreams are made of. I mean, this technical aspect, how the layers fold on top of one another, how the visual part of it's going to look. But in order to do that, what I have to do is I have to look at the end picture. So we're back again to holding that pure vision. And so I see what I want, how I want it to function, and then I work backwards from there. So that's what we're doing, and I love that when I'm just have a little bit of downtime and I enter into that daydream state, it goes to work and solves any of the problems that we have. Some of the issues that we're solving is, to make sure that the gate is exactly the right distance, that when we attach it to the framework where it'll be working at, that everything lines up. So making sure that all the distances are exactly correct, everything stays square so that there's good movement to the gate and plumb. And then how the gate functions. So how do you want it to open? What does it want to feel like when it opens? What parts stay closed? How do you allow those things to stay closed? Do you want to have a stopper on the gate so that you don't have to mess with it too much? Do you want to open it one-handed? Do you want to have it two-handed? Visually, what is the impact that's most important? What does it need to function like? There are so many aspects to this, and for this particular gate, they need to be able to drive their tractor through, so it's got to have the clearance of that too. And how do we accomplish that? So there's lots of fun things to think about, and I just let them swirl all in there, focus on that end picture, and then they all just land in my space, and I dream them into their reality via my daydream, and opening into what is happening here in the shop. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, pretty fun. So I'm going to try this and see if it solves it. La, la, la. Along the lines of the hardware too, it needs to become a part of the design and not just stuck on there. I mean, sticking it on there is easy to do, but that's not what I do. So I want it to flow as beautiful as possible. Yeah. Okay, getting ready to pass them out. Bye-bye. I pick up all my bronze that drops into the cutting table because I reuse any leftovers. I melt into other things. But if you leave it in the bottom of the cutting table, it just gets nasty and it becomes a problem because there's too many foreign particulates on it. So up and out it comes after every cut. is, it's got to be exactly right or the gate doesn't shut correctly. And functionality is very, very important on the list. Beauty's number one, though. Beauty is number one, and occasionally functionality jumps up, but this meets both criteria, so we're gonna rock it out. Yes. 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 Okay. Yes, and then when it locks in, it's nice, super nice. The next piece I'm putting in is going to cover some of the stuff, so I have to have it ready for patina. And so I'm doing my degrease and my cleaning and getting all the sanding and prepping for it to be perfect, so that I can just go. I can't clean in between that stuff after it's up. It's too hard. I could, but it's too hard and it's not fun. So degreasing, green Scotch Brite. Seriously, so good to do because I can see all the, not only is it the act of cleaning, but then I can see all my imperfections because I'm going over it again and again. So I can get all that stuff done before I get that piece in there, which is great. Hey, and that leads back to all that prep work, huh? The prep work for this from the previous video, huh? I'll put the link up there. Here you go. But the prep work for that is sweet because it'll save me so much time. So much time. Doing matching sides, but not at the same time. So when I'm doing the hardware, I work out a jig so it holds everything straight. It's going to be, you know, plumb and level and all that good stuff. So I just had to take a photograph of my little gadget here that will allow the other side to be identical. Yeah, super fun. It is way late. I'm working many more hours than I normally do. I left the phone in the house for the rest of the day. So what I have accomplished, which is so cool, I got all the stopping mechanisms done on both sides. I've got the handle gate that opens and shuts done. Everything is cut out for the hinges. That's what I'm going to finish now. Once I'm going to get the patterning done for the leaves, and then I'm going to call it a night and to actually put on the hinges tomorrow, because I need to be super fresh and aware for that, because that's super important. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to keep welding. Long day. Boy, I'm tired. At least it's cooling off now, so that's good. Keep working. long day. Holy moly. Look at that sunset. Man, it's so late. Good day though. I think I'm caught back up and yeah, ready to go. So gosh, I hope you guys have some fun today and do something creative, because fun and creativity is the pathway to the divine. Stargaard Art out.